Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Virgo for the week of September 18th, 2023. Lots going on in the stars this week. If you have planets in Sagittarius from 10 degrees all the way to 29 degrees, you can feel the effects of this energy this week. We have a beautiful fire trine happening. Zeus in Libra in your second house of money is forming a kite energy. Mars is forming a kite energy as well. And again, if you don't have planets in your sign of Sagittarius, you're going to feel the Mars energy when Mars goes 16 degrees on the 21st. Those of you in Europe and in Australia and the other side of the world, you're going to feel it on the 20th. So this week, Chiron is in retrograde, forming a fire trine with Venus conjunct Juno and planets in Sagittarius at 26 degrees. We also have Pernia, which is a Pluto's trans Pluto, which is forming a kite energy all this week with your sun sign and Pluto in retrograde as well, okay? And then Scorpio Ceres is forming a kite energy as well, and Neptune is retrograde is forming a kite energy. So this is a time when you're getting out of a depression, getting out of grieving. Healing is commencing this week for some of you. You're more analytical in your way of thinking at this time. If you've been dealing with obsessive thoughts, you can find that those obsessive thoughts could be going away and there could be a lot more clarity coming to you. This is more communications with friends who are like family to you, or you can be more in communication with family that live outside the home. This is dealing with working on or working towards covert secrets and stuff like that, or covert actions with this energy, and doing some like quietly whittling away on projects with this energy, working more behind the scenes stuff with this energy as well. A beautiful time for working on your passion projects, your goals, your hopes, your wishes and dreams. You can feel more of a connected with people that you work with, so you can find that yourself being like friends could be requesting you at this time, or finally accepting friends' requests, or showing another side of you. Perspencia is forming a kite energy with Pluto in retrograde in your sun in Virgo in the first house. Your sense of identity is now changing profoundly. You may have more ambition than before. This is emotional transformation. This is a time of truth being revealed, or this could be you revealing truth. You could find yourself showing more, pointing out the mistakes of other people. At this time, making a lot more corrections. This is a time of self-empowerment or overcoming certain obstacles by yourself. This can be visiting your dark shadow side and seeing it as an opportunity to overcome ego and restrictions that you place on yourself, and stepping out of your comfort zone and taking chances. This is emotional validation, and this is you feeling more connected with your calling. This is a great time for those of you who are therapists or going to therapy at this time, so there could be some revelations being made. There's a fire trine happening with the 4th, 8th, and 12th house this week, so this is epiphanies coming up, really moving forward, or helping you move forward slowly but surely towards your goals, or even conquering your fears and emotional hangups. So this is getting a lot of self-realizations, initiating a lot of positive changes. You're fearless this week. You're goal-oriented and making things happen for yourself. This is working on yourself. This is financially a good time for you for making money, coming up with money-making ideas. You're very tenacious at this time. This is removing obstacles from your life. Tuesday, you may tend to act instinctually in your daily environment. It is a good time to break with bad habits. You might have trouble with siblings, not the easiest time with the 3rd house energy. You can have a difficult decision, or even certain confrontations that you've been avoiding that are going to come to fruition this week as well. Not the best time to compromise with certain people, or someone can be putting you in a position that you don't want to be in, like a rock and a hard place. This is a significant turning point in the course of your life, and your life changes abruptly. You will value your freedom and assert your independence more. Your sense of identity is probably changing. This could lead to problems with relationships. This is often a time of surprising external events upset your course of action or purpose or intentions, with the effect of testing your resolve or determination. Plans may change, or your connections with superiors may be severed for no no apparent reason. So you may not know who to look forward to for guidance. There could be like lots of changes going on at work with this energy. The status quo could be changing at this time. So this could be a confusing time when it comes to work. It could be a confusing time for leadership and guidance. So you may not know where to go at this time. You could feel like a chicken with its head cut off, running around and not knowing what the hell you're doing, but you're like, okay, I'm going to go with the flow. I'm going to go with what I know at this time with this energy. Okay, then on the 20th, the moon in Scorpio is conjunct with Prospernia, forming a kite energy with the sun and with Pluto in retrograde. So it's really highlighting Prospernia's kite energy. Certain situations or things may no longer apply in your life. This is dealing with your third house. Your way of thinking may change profoundly. Epiphanies can happen at this time. You're thinking more outside the box. Important issues arise regarding relatives, community, and siblings or education. This is your family may look to you now for more leadership or guidance, or you may become the central focus on family matters. This is a time of deepening emotions between you and your relatives. You feel more of a connection towards them. This is healing and speaking more of your truth for now, especially when it comes to certain people coming back into your life. You are open and honest with what you say to others as well for the time being, and at the same time, or you're trying to block them out of your life. Your finances may be in order, but circumstances tend to be a bit strict at this time, so you're not out of the woods yet financially. You may prefer to go light and not own too much at this time. You may have an increase in stamina and the ability to work very hard to an extended period of time. This is a time when you can accomplish a great deal and achieve considerable respect. You will have the ability to transform situations to your liking and remove obstacles that have blocked you from your success. This can be you have more of an influence and power over other people and can be an effective leader. A great time for starting new routines, exercise regimens. You can see dramatic results happening instantly. On the 21st, Mars moves into the 16 degrees, where it's going to form a kite energy for some of you who don't have planets in Sagittarius, so you're going to feel the effects of this energy. And so this is going to be for the next 3 days, a kite energy. For others of you, you're going to start feeling the effects of this energy this week. So this is in your second house of money. This can be a productive time for you. You can, with the moon in Sagittarius, this can be a time for business picking up with this energy. For some of you, you can be stepping out of your comfort zone because either with this kite energy, you're feeling like something has to give. So this could be you initiating change by yourself. This could be quitting bad habits for a while, or stop getting lit for a while, or starting a new diet, working out, or kind of like dealing with some kind of self-discipline. You love the latest and greatest in technology at this time. You could be purchasing the latest and greatest in technology on the 21st for your business as well. An interest in building and technology may come at this time. This is a good time to find new technical ways to manage accounting. And then don't forget, we have another fire trine happening this week with Sagittarius at 26 degrees. So, and this is all this week. So this is the removal of obstacles from your life, or certain obstacles with money may no longer apply. So you can see a lot of growth starts to happen with career, or career just becomes a lot more easier. Maybe you're getting along with the coworkers now, or you have an easier time getting along with those in leadership. You're getting your thank you, even though Venus is not well aspected. On the 22nd, the moon in Sagittarius in the morning, forming a square with the 1st, 7th, and 11th house. Vesta at 1 degree is not well aspected in your 11th house. This is change happening. You can be getting out of certain obligations with other people that may no longer apply. For others of you, this is joining a group or wanting to give back to and volunteer your time and energy. This could be taking on other people's responsibilities and helping them with their drama or crisis situation. You are over or bored of certain situations, so you can be walking away from a group or organizations because you're looking for change. You may be too emotional now. Avoid being defensive, self-conscious. You can be put on the spot to do certain things that you don't necessarily want to do, and you can feel emotionally confused. You may have a tendency to get into arguments with others. You may have to defend your position. Your concentration and focus is sharp now, and you have the ability to be very persuasive. You may be more quiet into yourself while you're going through these feelings and not wanting to express certain feelings or the way you're feeling to certain people at this time, and just keeping a lot to yourself. The first card to come up with is the Justice card, dealing with court system. For some of you, something really heavy on your mind at this time with this energy here. as well. So you may not be you could be dealing with legalities. For some of you, are sitting on your hands about decisions that you want to make. The Knight of Wands, new beginnings, new people coming into your life, but you're thinking about it. So you may not do this. This could be more of a thought than an action with this energy. Okay, so you have a tendency to just sit on your hands about things. So it may not be until Pluto goes direct on the 27th of October that you make these changes. This will lead to a time of destiny if you do decide to make these changes. Okay, and I think Michael Berg talks about this like every year during Rosh Hashanah, and he's my rabbi at the Kabbalah Center, about like how like God asks you when you sit on your hands about things, like, what have you done? Like, when you die, what have you done? Did you write that book? Did you do this and that? Did you get married and da 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 that and this? If I didn't do my astrology thing and I just like left it like that, oh, God would be like, woo, I think I would be pissed. He'd be like, you didn't do anything. And then I would go back with the same corrections next life. And then I would have to be more pursuant of this, So this is like ignoring whatever it is, whatever is inside of you that is challenging you to make changes, and ignoring that. And the more we ignore our intuition or our life purpose, it becomes more challenging. But then eventually, it's okay. And then what's going to happen? You're going to have to like answer God. The Sun card, I feel like you stand out more than usual with this energy. I feel like this is a great time for recognition, success. You get to show off your unique talents or what you bring to the table with this energy here as well. So you're starting off on the right foot. You're making good impressions with other people in your life. The Knight of Coins, the mind on the money and the money on the mind. I feel there is more money to be made. There could be another source of income to be had here. And it's because you have like a lot of energy at this time to do these things, especially those of you who are over 50. You tend to have a lot more energy or time on your hands, or you just like to keep really, really busy with this energy. I feel like for some of you here, as I connect with these energies, I feel like something random is going to happen to you this week as well. I don't know why that's such a thing, but I feel like something very random is going to come by. I feel like for some of you here, the snowbirds are going down south at this time, so I do see a relocation to a warmer place. I feel for some of you, you're watching other people get their karma during this time period. Another source of income is coming in with this energy, or you benefit through your partner this week with this energy as well, and they could be coming into more money at this time with this energy. The Magician card, time for destiny with this energy. Okay, so things are going to be changing for you this week. So you can see a lot of changes happening, or you can see yourself starting to go into some kind of direction this week with this energy. Okay, the Nine of Coins, there could be a move happening, traveling coming up. Like I said, somebody's moving to the snowbirds are starting to move down south to someplace warmer during this time period as well. For some of you, you're a very talented competitor, or you have somebody that you love to compete with, or you could be competing with yourself and giving yourself obstacles to do during this time period. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer, is yes with this energy. The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up, but the answer is yes, and you're really sitting on your hand about it. So this month, I'm going to have to say you're not going to do anything about this, but when October hits and Pluto goes retrograde, which I'll talk about towards the end of the month or next week, so make sure to subscribe to the channel so you know when the monthly horoscopes are up. I feel like you'll make those changes, but until then, you're kind of manifesting certain things into your life. For some of you, you could be thinking about moving, thinking about a job transfer at this time with this energy here as well. The Empress card, for some of you here, this could be thinking about moving in with mother with this energy and living with mother for a while. For some of you, you want to be separated from your relationship. So I feel like this is like your excuse to kind of like spend more time with other family members. I'm sorry, I have like a cold. While you take a reprieve from certain relationships in your life, especially love relationships. So love relationships are still kind of like suffering at this time, and you kind of giving yourself a break and staying with family at this time with this energy. For some of you, this could be the purchase of a new home with this energy as well. The Nine of Swords, this could be buyer's remorse coming up for you as well with this energy. For some of you, be careful with chargebacks. Somebody could be ripping you off or stealing money from you at this time. So be careful with new clients or even old clients too. So I would be careful with that. Somebody's trying to gyp you of your money at this time with this energy and trying to get something for free during this time period. The King of Cups, I feel for some of you here, this is traditional dating coming up for some of you here. Mercury is direct now. I'm sick, so I'm sorry. So, you know, this is a time period where you are going to date, a great time to mingle if you're single with this energy here. The 10 of coins, I feel for some of you here, there's an emphasis on more money coming in for you this week. The King of Swords, you're very analytical in your way of thinking with this energy. I feel like you could be in charge of something very important this week as well. Okay, so you could be put in a leadership position when it comes to your career, or this is other people giving you like you are the one that everybody has to go through before they do anything. Okay, so very important stuff going on. The Ace of Cups, I see emotional validation coming up for you. For some of you, I see a deep love here. Okay, it's going to start out as traditional dating, but I feel like, you know, again, I feel like you have one foot, you're leaving a relationship. You're at a crossroads in your life. You're leaving a relationship. You're thinking about going into another relationship. You really have strong feelings for this person as well with this energy here. So, and I feel like this is an emotionally confusing time for you before you make any decisions. So it could be by the fall. Not the fall, the winter, when you start making those decisions, okay? The Queen of Coins, you benefit through mother, or you benefit through the women in your life this week with this energy. I feel like for some of you here, there's an investment opportunity. There's more money coming to you this week with this energy. The Death card, this is climbing the corporate ladder. This is growth happening when it comes to career. So you can start to see things happening with work with this energy, a positive time for business picking up, growth and expansion. Influence over other people with this energy as well. Be careful with work because you can be reprimanded this week with this energy. There's also a great time for word of mouth with this energy. I see more money coming to you. The Revelation cards, this is epiphanies here. Self-realizations, which I feel like they will happen. It's just that it's the how part. How are you going to make these changes is the problem, okay? I feel like fate is definitely going to intervene for some of you. This could be joining a group or organization or joining a religious sect. The Seven of Wands. For some of you, you could be fighting for the underdog. You could be about social injustice or injustice happening at work with this energy here as well with this energy, and trying to take care of any injustices happening or standing up for your rights. For some of you, I do see court around you, okay? And court can be a while with this energy as well. Alrighty. The Five of Swords. I feel like for some of you here, you're leaving a group or you're not talking to certain family members anymore because you have outgrown them, or you can't stomach them. So you're just kind of like brushing them off or ignoring them, or just spending less and less time with them with this energy, okay? The Six of Wands. I feel with this energy here, this is optimistic energy. I feel for some of you, this is a time of moving forward as well. The Five of Coins, this is self-pity coming up here as well with this energy. This could be a busy time period for you with this energy. And the Eight of Wands, I feel like you're manifesting something into your life at this time with the Magician card, okay, is what I'm seeing. Ooh. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses.